we are LADARQ, and we will talk about the Fir Tree. The author of this story is Hans Christian Andersen, and he published the story in 1844. He was born on Odense, Denmark. In Odense, Denmark. On April 2, 1805, and he died on August 4, 1875. And he was famous for his children's histories, among them the Ugly Duckling, the Little Mermaid, and the Snow Queen. And these three stories were adapted for Disney for the cinema. And he also wrote some poems and novels. And well, the first tree is a story about a young tree in a wood that one day is felled to make a Christmas tree, and on a holidays was decorated with lights and other beautiful ornaments. But after these seasons, he is taken to attic to make forgotten for a long time, and this made sad until some mice gathered to hear him tell the haunting story. And well, that's the general idea of the story, without a spoiler of them. So if you want to read.
Yeah, very good. Very good. Okay, good.
Now we are going to introduce the glossary that we found in the story, and we write the 11th words that the teacher suggests and the 12th that we find. So we are only to explain the 12th that we add, but if you want to know another one that the teacher suggests, you can ask. So astonishment is the feeling of be impressed or be shocked. Sweetmeats is a sweet delicious that is made of sugar or honey. Mice is the plural of mouses. Mice is the plural of mouses. Mouse, sorry.
Point to the words because
basket that is the container that often has a handle to take it. Joints is a synonym that means branches or doors. Hair, that is a white bunny.
hair.
Hair, that is a white bunny. Foliage, that are all the branches and the leaves of a tree. Garret, that is a room or a part of a house that is unfinished. Blooming, that is the action of a flower when it opens. And nettles, that is a kind of plant that contains hair, and that hair stings. Hip, that is
the sentences. We have queries the sentence. We have looked at the windows in houses in the town. It is present perfect because we have the subject, we have in present, and we have looked, that is the verb in past participle. Second, we have seen them standing in the middle of the warm room. We have for the subject the have in present. We have seen, that is in past participle. Relative clauses and direct speech. I am not old, say the Fir Tree. There are too many who are older than I am. It is direct speech, first of all, because we have the quotation marks and we have said, and it is relative clauses because we have who that is explaining the sentences. We have zero conditional. I shall consider myself happy when someone comes to take me out of things in this place. It's zero conditional because we have when, and because the tense is in present, both parts. We have they are dressed up in the most splendid manner. In present simple passive, it is present simple passive because we have the subject are. This is the verb to be in present, and dress, that is past participle. We have past simple passive with then there were placed upon the wagons and brought by horses out of the forest. This past simple passive because we have they were and is the verb to be in past, and we have place that is past participle. We have the tree have never seen such thing before. That is past perfect simple because we have the subject that is the tree. We have in past that is had. We have never seen. We use never with past perfect, and seen that is the past participle. And the last one we have. Yes, so it happened in the world. So the Fir Tree, he believed it all because it was related by such a nice man. Oh well, so who knows? Perhaps I may fall down to and marry insect. We have past simple passive with it was related with it was because it's the past of verb to be, and related that is the past participle, and the subject question is who knows because it doesn't have a does or he or nothing like that.
Well, the conclusion, the Fir Tree tells us about a tree which could never be happy because he was always waiting to be big and beautiful as the trees around him. Then, when it happened, he wanted to know what was happening to the other trees. And at the end, when he was going to destroy it, he realized that if he hadn't been so distressed, he will be happy, and well, that was too late. What the story is a simple analogy of humans, and we choose three important points that the story shows us. The first one is that sometimes we are too worried about the future and we ignore the important things of life. The second one is that we think that when we get what we want, then at that time we will be happy. And in some cases, when we get it, we don't feel as happy or fulfilled as we thought that we will be. And the third one, and maybe the most important, is that we ignore that we should to enjoy the process to achieve what we want, because and not be suffering, because the way to achieve it maybe is too long, and if we are and if we are pessimistic with something that at the end will benefit us, this can make us give up.
Excellent.